she's hotter. Happy birthday.
Even a card. Wow. Going all out. Where'd you get this? Did you read this first?
May God of hope fill you with all joy and peace.
Hey. Yay, you got
Happy
what I
birthday.
wanted. You got the one I wanted.
Oh, you're gonna smell pretty. So here is the first course, which is fried cauliflower. Okay guys, so we got these. They are good with nothing, but this is the pro tip of the night. Get the garlic aioli. Ask the server for that. She'll bring it out, but they're not gonna bring this with them. Okay, so next up is the seafood sort of platter. She mentioned that this was the most ordered item on the menu. So it's this top one right here: shrimp, scallops, mussels, white fish with saffron infused bomba rice, and yeah, peppers and sweet peas. So yeah, looks good. Excited. Oh, and you can do 2 people or 4 people. $34.68. Okay, so this is pretty awesome that they did. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Anyway, yeah, so from Bolero.
Bird's cheesecake.
So fun night, Bolero restaurant, birthday dinner. I wanted to do the review today so I could come home and basically write down a few things, and I didn't want to forget anything. I'm gonna try and be as honest as I possibly can with this review. So first thing I wanted to talk about was we are actually members at the winery next door, which is Europa Village. One of the things that we like about Europa Village, obviously it's a pretty winery, but you can go every single day during the week for a wine taste, Monday through Friday, and every month you get one tasting on the weekends. Obviously, if you're living close, one of the things that we love about these wine tastings is instead of going out and spending $30, $40 having a couple drinks after work at a bar or a restaurant, not only do we like the wineries better, but it's also it's a cheaper, less expensive way to go, in my opinion. So one of the things with the Europa Villages, and guys, I want to get this clear, everybody has a different setup and way of what the wine tastings are every month. What you really need to do is just figure out what ways work for you. For example, Somerset, they give you 8 tastings and you can have, I think, 2 or 3 tastings, every time that you go. So you can basically bring somebody and share your tastings with that person. Europa Village is obviously a little different. You can only have your 2 tastings, but you can do that every day. So theoretically, I could have a taste, 20, 25 days a month if I really wanted to. So that is a benefit of Europa Village. We enjoy the wines there. We have fun when we go. They do have live music. So getting a little long-winded on this, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that these two were sort of linked, and they are growing tremendously. They're going to have a whole new building and everything built within 5 years from what they tell us. Now, Bolero. First thing I wanted to go into, the ambiance of it. I would give it maybe a 6. We didn't eat in the restaurant part. We ate outside, which, this might not be their fault because of COVID. They probably have a tent up, and that's why people are not in the restaurant. So, that might not be a fair, assessment on that. But the other thing I wanted to talk about, one thing that we really like is music. It doesn't have to be loud, and this might not be for everybody. Some people might not want music when they're eating dinner. For us, we enjoy listening to music, Italian music, whatever. So Bolero did not have that music. In way of the food, really loved the fried cauliflower. It was good, and as I mentioned in the video, the aioli sauce was next level. The seafood dish was, to be honest, it was okay. Would we get that same dish again? Probably not. It'd be interesting to taste, you know, some other foods there. You know, it gets really good ratings. It gets some of the best ratings in, you know, Temecula for all the wineries. So I would definitely suggest absolutely try it out. One of the things that we were just talking about last night, and this is something that some wineries cannot help, but you know, when you go to a winery like Avansol, a nice feature that Avansol has is the views. This wasn't that type of restaurant. You didn't have views. You might from, again, the inside dining, you might have views from there. We just were not inside. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is we called for a reservation, and they basically said everything was booked until 7:30. Well, when we got there at 7:30, there was tons of tables open. So just for your knowledge, if I were you and you don't like eating that late and they say that all they have is available is 7:30, I'd probably show up early. You know, show up at 6:15, 6:30. You will probably get a table, in my opinion, on how many. This was a Thursday night. They said that they were packed, and you know, there were tons of tables. Finally, if you are wine members, make sure you tell them that you are wine members, because you do get not only a percentage off the wine you drink or the bottle, but also the food. So I did mention it to them a few times last night, and we got the bill, and they did not take that off the bills. So just to wrap it up, had a fun night. Obviously, this is a real estate page somewhat. We do a little bit of everything. So if you're interested in real estate, make sure you subscribe, but also we do videos like this. There are home searches now in every single one of our videos. Make sure you subscribe. We also have a link to get you a free home value. We are both licensed as a brokerage and a real estate appraising company, so we can definitely get you a home value that is accurate. I appreciate everybody watching our videos. Thank you, and until next time, exploring Temecula.